Hi friends, welcome back. So this video is going to be on how to get rid of snails and slugs in your garden. Like if you have an indoor, you would definitely would have gone through this. So there would be a lot of snails and slugs. So this one here is the garden snail. So if you spot a snail with dark brown color shell and grayish skin, then it would definitely be the common garden snail. So basically these snails and slugs are mostly active at night and they feed on varieties of living plants as well as on decaying plant material. So you can see here it chews large hole in foliage and it can cause extensive damage especially to the leafy vegetables and ripening fruits, like you can see like tomatoes or strawberry fruits, and most of them attack citrus fruits. Another pest which is common in our gardens is slug. So these are the relations of snail. So snail do have a shell, but these slugs do not have any shell on them. And these two cause a lot of problems to plants. So another one is tiny yellow land snail, which is most common in your garden and especially in your pots. So, like you can see, like it attacks the plant as well as it's situated at the edges of the pot. So why are these snails and slugs in your garden? The common reason is due to moisture. So come on guys, let's know the natural ways how to get rid of them. So the first method is snail and slug trap. So for this we require dry yeast, sugar and small quantity of warm water. So why I'm using yeast is slugs and snails are easily attracted to the smell of the yeast. So what I'll do is I'll just add water. You can take a small bowl or a kind of jar, and to this I'll add the sugar and give it a nice mix. So this trap is beneficial as it attracts both the snails as well as slug. After mixing it, I'll just add the dry yeast to the solution and let me mix this too. So after the solution is ready, what I'm going to do is I'll just place the solution in the soil. For that I should dig a hole in the soil. So I'm just digging a small hole. You can also dig a deeper hole if you're using a jar. So now after digging, I've just placed the bowl over there, and just to make sure that it looks exactly like the trap, I'll just cover it with soil so that the snail comes over and slips into the solution and gets trapped. So here we go. So the trap is ready. So I've just show you guys like how the trap is. So I've just captured the moment when the snail just slipped into the solution. So you can see here the snail is really attracted towards the smell of the yeast. You can just keep this solution overnight, and the next morning you'd find lots of slugs and snails into the container. And one more thing to remember is like you should not use the same solution over and over. So just remember to replace the solution regularly. So now you can see the result of the trap. So the snail actually slipped and got drowned into the solution. The biggest problem would be due to these small creatures. These are the tiny yellow land snails. So these occur in a group and it is the most commonest one which is spotted in the potted plants. So these snails actually cause a huge problem, especially to potato plants, rose plants, and they do not even let the seedlings grow. So to get rid of them, I'm going to use the second method, which is sprinkle the Epsom salt, or otherwise known as magnesium sulfate. So I'll just sprinkle it. You can just sprinkle it directly over the soil where it is found. So this salt here affects the skin of the slugs or snails, and once the skin is effectively roughed up, the slug dries up and eventually dies. Before moving into the last method, let me give you a small gardening tip. So to avoid snails and slugs in your garden, The best way is to water the plants during daytime, and do not water the plants during evening or night because it can attract snails and slugs. The last method would be spread the table salt around the pot. If you don't have Epsom salt, you can use your normal table salt and just take the pinch of salt and spread around the pot so that it doesn't make way for the snails and slugs to come near your plants and your seedlings. And guys, this is all for today, and hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, click the bell icon and share.